Alondra was such a beautiful person, and her smile was unforgettable.
She lit up every room she was in. She was never afraid to voice her mind.
She was one of the most inspiring people I knew, and I admired everything about her. The thing that stood out most to me was her personality, and that she always accepted everyone for who they were and treated everybody with the same amount of respect and love.
Alondra was the type of person that just made everybody feel like a somebody. She was really one of a kind.
Alondra was one of the most caring and loving people I've ever known. She was a very welcoming person. And like, even if you didn't know her, you just saw her through the hallway, you could feel her energy. And she was magnetic, and like, if you didn't get to know her, you missed out.
My favorite memory of Alondra was when my band played in Daytona, and I put something on social media saying that if anyone would come out, it would be greatly appreciated. I remember you texting me right away saying that you would come out and getting in the car with your friend and driving an hour and a half to come see us. And I will never be able to thank you enough for that. Thank you for being one of the most unique, funny, supportive, and overall best people I've ever met. I love you and miss you so much. Rest easy, beautiful.
This success, Cocoa Bar. Bless up.
I had the opportunity to teach Alondra in 8th grade back at Bridgewater, and she was in just one of my favorite classes. It was crazy, a little wild, but Alondra had the ability to take that classroom and turn it into a family, and we got to become really comfortable with one another, and we shared. And honestly, I think it was Alondra's goal every day to make me blush or embarrass me. So she would say something inappropriate. This was in 8th grade, mind you. Then she gave me that little side smile that I know that she was just kidding around and being foolish. And so she never really got in trouble. And then I saw her here one of the first couple days of school, and she made that little side smile and made another inappropriate, weird comment, and then just started laughing. And that's probably what I'm gonna miss, is her ability to just be goofy and foolish and fun and take a group of people and turn them from individuals into a family, into a cohesive unit. And so she's gonna be missed, not just for it being the individual, but how she took the whole and made it better.
Who do you think you are?
The thing I miss most about Alondra was her sense of humor. Like, she was so easy to talk to, like not like a lot of other people. She understands what you're going through, and she's so easy to talk to. She fit in with so many groups. I just miss that a lot about her. Coming from a small charter school and coming here, it was a big it was a big change for me, and Alondra was one of my first friends that I made here. And there's nobody that's quite like Alondra. You can't really compare her to anyone. She was just different. She had the persona. She had the such lively, just emotions. She was happy. She gave happiness to everyone. Just when you're in a room with her, you can't be upset.
What I'll remember most about Alondra is her sense of humor. She always came to class with a joke or an awesome attitude, even if it was bothering Coach Goldsmith in class and trying to get out of doing physical activity. She always made everybody smile and around her feel like that they were appreciated and that they were going to have a good time when they were around her.
I had Alondra in 2 of my classes this year. She was in my AP Lang first period class and my AP Capstone class 6th period. And I learned pretty early on how wickedly intelligent she was. She possessed a really keen wit and acumen that was very, it was something I hadn't seen very often. And she was a great writer, she was a great thinker. She also possessed an interesting combination of humility and cockiness, which is, you don't see very often. But I'm going to miss her ability to get to the core of an issue, to really work hard to learn how to argue, to make very cogent arguments, and to really call people out when they don't provide proper warrants for the claims that they make when they're arguing. And I'm really going to miss her snarkiness as well, because she was very clever and she had a way with words, and the pain is very, very strong. It's really kind of rocked many, many people around here, and I think, as I told my classes very clearly, it's because of the value that she had for all of us, and that's something that we need to remember, going forward. It's important to be sad, but it's also important to get to a point where you can reflect on the value that she possessed for all of us, because I'll never forget what, the impact she had on me and my classroom and my growth as a teacher and instructor.
One of the greatest hearts I've known, Out of all my friends, she was always the one that could get me in the right mood. We could not talk for days and she'd still see me in the halls and give me the biggest hug. Just so full of life and just pure ball of energy, just fun. And I'm gonna miss you and always be in my heart.
Alondra was one of my closest friends, and I can honestly say that I miss her with all my heart. And I really miss doing all the things we used to do, like hanging out, going on car rides, or listening to music together. And I just want to say I love you, Alondra, and thanks for the memories.
I will miss you. I'll miss our talks. I'll miss you always asking for extensions and saying physics confuses you, in different words, of course. I know you're in a better place, and again, I'll miss you.
She was such a beautiful person inside and out, and you could always see the compassion she had towards everyone around her. She truly cared about you, and she was always so real in every conversation, unlike so many nowadays. We love you, and we miss you.